Hello Scorpio, this is your reading for the month of December going into January. This is a general read, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. I've already got your cards in front of me, Scorpio, because I like to just pick the jumpers. I like to wait for the tarot to just deliver the cards to me. I don't like to pick them myself, and sometimes it takes a long time before they pop out. So as your main energy, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. As your potential obstacle or distraction, you've got the Two of Wands. As your how to overcome it position, you've got Temperance. In your past position, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. In your future position, you've got the Queen of Cups, and as your 4 extra messages, you have got the Two of Cups, the Tower, you've got the Page of Swords, and you've also got the Queen of Wands. I've also picked a few oracle cards for you, Scorpio, but we will go through them while we proceed with the reading. Okay, Scorpio. So for your main energy in December, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and it seems to me like you will be feeling and looking good. This is a card of achievement. It's a card of success, prosperity, and comfort. It's a card of having more than enough. In December, going into January, you can finally relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And let me tell you, Scorpio, it feels like your journey was not easy. And since you've got the Knight of Pentacles in the past position, it was definitely annoyingly slow, because the Knight of Pentacles, although it's a stable energy, it's also very, very slow. You had to be dedicated, you had to be resourceful and patient. I'm getting the feeling that you had to adapt to the current situation. Now, I'm not sure what it was, but you had to change something significantly to keep going through this whole pandemic situation. It was worth it, though. It feels like you may be so used to working hard that you've forgotten what it is like to actually enjoy yourself. That's kind of the Nine of Pentacles energy. So I'm hearing that you'll be treating yourself to something really, really nice during that little period of time that comes between Christmas and New Year. You know how when we finally reach the finish line, we sometimes simply cannot believe we finally got there. Like, we're a little bit suspicious and just expect our good fortune to end any minute. Especially when it concerns your financial situation. You might be afraid to splurge, Scorpio, since you're so used to having a hard time making ends meet. But the cards say that you really should not feel guilty. You've earned it. It's time to indulge in whatever comfort and pleasures you have denied yourself before. Also, the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you're looking quite hot in December, actually, going into January. Definitely turning some heads. It feels like you're going to be strong, confident, and independent. But you've also gained maturity and wisdom through your perseverance. Now, so obviously, people will find you extremely attractive at this time. Now, in your obstacles/distractions position, you've got the Two of Wands, which signifies having 2 choices. Now, this card can also signify travel, so maybe you're trying to solve the pandemic versus Christmas situation, wondering if you should stay or whether you should go. I'm thinking that you might be impatiently waiting for something to happen with the Two of Wands in this position. Maybe your Christmas plans have just been cancelled. I'm not sure what it is like around the world, but Scorpio, don't be afraid of the unknown, but also remain cautious. Now, this is a general reading, so this won't resonate with everyone, but I'm hearing that maybe there's a decision to be made about traveling abroad for work or education, and you're unsure of what to do because you're scared, potentially. If that sounds like something you're currently facing, you have the Temperance card as the suggested resolution. Now, Temperance is a card of moderation, of patience, caution, thoughtfulness, peace, and alignment. So, it's telling me that whatever this choice here is, you need to think about it thoroughly. Now is not the time to just jump into it without any thought. Temperance suggests that you should avoid extremes and take the path of moderation. If one of the paths ahead of you make you feel uncomfortable, just take it slow, Scorpio. This is the only way you will be able to step out of that comfort zone and make progress. If you do it slowly, make decisions slowly, find your inner calm that will bring a good perspective. Excuse me. Temperance is also a card of feeling at peace. So maybe, in terms of this choice that you have to make, try and assess which one is best aligned with you, with your inner self. In your past position, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and as I've said, it's a nice and stable energy, but it is very slow. It's the slowest of the Knights. And I think you'll be happy to finally leave that behind you and move forward. So Scorpio, you come out on the other side with the Queen of Cups. And I don't know if that's your energy, but something tells me it might be. So the Queen of Cups is emotional. She's loving, she's tender, very gentle, very nurturing. She's also supportive and creative. So it seems to me like, despite having it all with the Nine of Pentacles, you will remain very, very down to earth. In December, going into January, you'll be able to see beauty where others do not. People are drawn to the Queen of Cups since she's a great listener and she has a very, very warm personality. This, combined with the Nine of Pentacles, will definitely make you very, very popular in the next few weeks. It feels like people just will not be able to get enough of you, Scorpio. Now, I know you always give others a shoulder to cry on, but you also tend to take on the emotional burdens of others too easily. So make sure you set up proper boundaries in December, going into January, so that people don't just drain your energy without giving anything back. Your emotions run deep, Scorpio, so you can easily understand the human condition. Just be sure to balance your own self-care and caring for others. Now, in your additional messages from Tarot, you've got the Two of Cups, which, generally speaking, could be an indication of a partnership coming in for you in December or sometime early in January, or it could potentially bring a new, meaningful relationship. It can be love, but it can also just be friendship. So if you felt alone and misunderstood recently, I think the next few weeks might introduce someone new into your life. It's a deeper soulmate connection, so it shouldn't be too difficult to recognize it. This, despite the fact that you will have plenty of new people in your life in the next few weeks, because everyone will want a piece of you, Scorpio. Now, you've also got the Tower card, but don't worry, since this card has been coming out incredibly often in my recent readings, so I intuitively feel that it doesn't have the usual destructive energy. Since it's the end of the year, it's more of a purifying energy. Many of us choose this time of the year to deconstruct our lives and leave what no longer serves us behind. With this tower, you're embracing this transformation. You'll be re-examining your life and all the changes that need to be made. For your last two tarot cards, you've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The Page of Swords just has been coming out all the time for so many other signs, and it doesn't surprise me at all, because the Page of Swords often means some delayed messages finally coming in. And yeah, as I've said, it doesn't surprise me that that's what's happening during pandemic times. Everything's just delayed all the time. Yeah, delayed messages. So if you've been waiting to hear about something, maybe job-wise, maybe a delayed payment, maybe you were waiting to hear from a friend or a lover, the message should finally show up towards the end of December, beginning of January. Now, I know that most of us are probably sick of the word patience by now, but that's what you need, Scorpio. So just a little bit more. The message is on its way if you're waiting for something to come in. And last but not least, in a general context, the Queen of Wands indicates that you'll be bursting with energy. Wands are fire, and I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles and everything just working out for you beautifully, you'll have enough energy to not only keep going yourself, but also help others. People will see you as a very passionate person, which adds even more to this charm of yours that I've been talking about earlier. The Queen of Wands is very sensual as well. So really, Scorpio, brace yourself, because all eyes will be on you going into this new year. That's a really nice energy to have. Now, for your first oracle card, you've got Stepping into Stillness. Take a moment to enter into the silent, deep place within you. Be still, let everything go, and focus on what is truly important. Imagine spiraling down into the source of your essence. Breathe deeply. Allow your body to relax into the present moment, the here and now. Deep within you is an inner sanctuary. Having this inner peace, however, doesn't mean that there isn't chaos and disharmony around you. It means that no matter what is occurring in your life, you can observe it from a place of stillness. Surrender to the sweet energy of quietude. Avoid the temptation to embrace the drama and urgency of life. Affirm that you have all the time you need. The questions this card wants to ask you are, what do I need to stop or surrender in my life at this point in time? How can I enter into my inner stillness? So yeah, I feel like this oracle card is asking you to take some time out all by yourself. It was also talking about being able to just observe yourself. And that's kind of what the energy of the Temperance card is. Just balance and peace. As I've said, you will be very popular in the upcoming weeks, and everyone will want a piece of you in their lives. Yeah, so if you're an extrovert, that's probably fine. But if you are an introvert, remember that you recharge through spending time alone. Make sure you don't spread yourself too thinly, and do not be afraid to say no when things get overwhelming. Your second oracle card, Scorpio, is Purification. So traditionally, rain symbolizes rebirth and washing one's sins away. Water is also associated with emotions, and a summer rain can represent the release of a long-held emotions that allows for a purification and inner healing. There is also a renewal aspect of rain, and it just started raining outside during your reading. Okay, well, that's interesting. The old saying, April showers bring May flowers, means that what follows the rain is a time of renewal and blossoming. This card wants you to know that it's going to be difficult for new, vibrant energy to enter your life if it's clogged with old and outdated energy. Yeah, there you go. The Tower. Have got to let it fall. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for a detox, clutter clearing, cleansing, and space clearing. Release outdated energy to invite fresh, clear energy into your life. Eat lightly. Don't take things personally. Release resentment, guilt, and blame. Decluttering is modern day alchemy. If you don't love it or use it, let it go, Scorpio. This card also represents abundance, as flowing water is a metaphor for prosperity, and summer is the time of expansion. So yeah, Scorpio, also a confirmation right outside the window. Yeah, remember how I told you in the beginning to take some time off between the holidays and New Year's Eve? I feel like this card is calling you to do some of this purifying work during that little period of time. Okay, so now for the last card, you've got Two of Fire from the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. So I'll just have a look at the booklet because this deck is quite new to me and the meanings are very different from the original tarot deck. So let's have a look. Two of Fire. The Two of Fire represents partnerships and aligning yourself with another who shares your goals and visions in order to make an idea a reality. It symbolizes a power-sharing situation where two people with mutual interests work together because together they have more chance of success and achieving their ambitions than they would have if they worked alone. The Two of Fire represents teamwork and working together in a harmonious way. The division of labor is natural and organic, as each has different but equal strengths. That, when brought together, Scorpio, I'm losing my voice already, create a stronger and united whole. It signifies an equal exchange of energy, where both parties deserve the same reward and satisfaction. Do you have a goal or outcome you wish to manifest, but cannot accomplish without assistance? When the Two of Fire appears in your reading, it represents an opportunity to work with someone in a collaborative way that may allow you both to make thoughts a reality. Whether that person comes to you as a mentor who, by working with you, can teach you much needed skills, or a partner who works with you to halve the workload, your shared vision and mutual interests will help you to overcome the obstacles you have found in your path that may be preventing you from moving forward. Now is a time for teamwork. In the situation, two heads are better than one, and two pairs of hands will make lighter work. Okay, so I quite like the fact that this card has showed up because it is like the Two of Cups from the original tarot deck. So I really like it as a confirmation. So it seems like this Two of Cups could be pertaining to a relationship. But if it's not, this Two of Fire confirms that there is a really good partnership in terms of work or creativity maybe coming in for you, Scorpio, in the next few weeks. And it's always really good to have a helpful hand in your life around Christmas, isn't it? Because there's always so much more work to do. So, okay, Scorpio, I think I will leave your reading here. Sorry about my voice cracking a little bit along the way, but I've done so many readings recently, and I just think I'm not used to using my voice that often. I hope some of this resonated. If it did, please leave me a thumbs up. I would be incredibly grateful. because I'd like to know if I'm doing anything right at all, because these are my first readings. So thank you, Scorpio, and I will speak to you very, very soon. I hope you have a lovely, lovely month of December. Bye-bye.